morning, everybody. It is the next day. This morning, I've kind of had quite a slow morning, one of those mornings where you don't have to use much brain energy. So I made an extra batch of granola. I'd finished my pumpkin spice granola. I made another batch of that. I also cleared a few things out of the pantry, and then I made a smoothie. I had a berry smoothie because I had some blueberries still in the freezer, so I thought, oh well, I'll use my berries up, and I had a berry smoothie. Oh yes, and then I also made Anzac biscuits. I just fancied something really, really crunchy. And so I'd seen a recipe for some Anzac biscuits, and I thought, gee, I'm sure I've got this recipe on my website somewhere, and I've got a recipe for Anzac biscuits. So I made those and just put them in a container, and they will just kind of do us as a little snack during the week. They're very sweet. I don't know whether you know what Anzac biscuits are, but it's oats, golden syrup. They're quite sweet, but they're lovely with a cup of tea. So that was my morning. I think it was quite productive, actually, so I'm quite happy about that. And one thing I do want to do this morning is I want to make some gut and also immunity shots. Now, I'm using ginger. I had to just have a think there for a minute, because I'm going to make them out of ginger, apple, what else have I got here? Lemons as well, and a little bit of honey. If you're going to do something like this, and all I do is I just get all these ingredients, I blitz them up in the blender, I then put them through like a muslin, and I make these little shots. And the other day I bought these little bottles from Amazon, which I thought would be absolutely perfect for the shots to go in, just like this, with just some little lids. And they give you stickers as well that you can stick on, and you can write what's in them if you want to use them as, I think they're herb jars, but I thought these would be great for just our little immunity shots. I must say, Mr. N and I are very lucky because we don't often get ill. Now, I'm looking for wood to touch wood, touch wood. Because we do have a very, very good diet. I grow nearly all my own veg. I always take wellness formula every year, and I will put a little picture up on the screen of what that is. I start taking it from September and I finish taking it in April. I'm very careful with my clients. It's more difficult for Mr. N because he's on an aeroplane quite a lot. But that being said, these little immunity shots are a really nice idea. I'm going to talk to you now about ginger. So if you do consume a lot of ginger, just be really careful about your own metabolic system, because ginger heats the body. If you're quite a hot running person, thermostatically, you get a lot of heat in the body. You might get rashes, you might have irritable bowel, anything like that where you do get a lot of heat. And I know that because now with the hot flushes, my body temperature heats up. Be really careful when you take things like ginger, turmeric, pepper, because they're the other shots that I do as well. This one I'm going to use apples, so it's more a sweeter shot, but sometimes I do pepper and turmeric as well. Just depends. Anything that heats the body, just be really careful, because if you overheat your body, it is not going to be good, because when we overheat the body, we produce more mucus. So you might find that you start getting more sniffly, that type of thing on the chest. All right, that's my kind of therapy thing over and done with. So I'm just going to do these shots. I don't peel my ginger at all. Can't be bothered. Sometimes I try and get organic. It's very difficult to get organic, but I've got some really, really nice ginger here that I'm going to use. So I just chop it all up. I will juice the lemons, and I'm just going to chop all the kind of little bugs out of my apples. And I'm going to use specific honey, and I'll show you in a minute. So just chopped up my apples and my ginger. I didn't do a great deal of ginger because, you know, it's going to be really spicy with the ginger. And like I said, I don't really want too much heat. Pop them in my blender here. I need to now get I've already done my lemon juice. I need to do one more lemon for the lemon juice. And you can, if you want to, you can take the pulp out of the lemon juice as well and put that in, but I'm just going to continue doing my lemons here. So honey, okay, it doesn't really matter, but I would try and get something that's probably local to you if you can. A lot of people are keeping bees nowadays, but I've got this honey here, and this is called superfood honey. It's by a company called Beekeepers Naturals, and it is a superfood honey because it also has propolis, royal jelly and bee pollen in it. It is absolutely fantastic. I use this a lot for hot drinks as well. So I am going to put this in the shots. It's quite dark. It's not like a normal honey looks, but it is absolutely fabulous. I will link it below actually for you. It is in, I got mine from Health. And Health is a supplement company, and they also do all things wellness, and I'm an ambassador for them, and I've got a discount code, so I will put the discount code down below, and I'll also put it up on the screen as well because I can't remember what it is. Yeah, of course. All right, let's just whiz this up and see what these are going to be like. Okay, so that is my first blitz, and I'm quite happy with the consistency of it actually. Normally it's quite dry, so I think I put quite a bit of lemon juice in, and my apples were really, really juicy. So now I am going to put in maybe about a cup of water. I'll just see, yeah, close enough to a cup of water. And you probably do need a really good blender to do this. So if you've got a Vitamix or a really, really strong blender, obviously the Thermomix is like the dream blender. So I'm going to do this now for another minute, I would say. Let's turn that to a minute. That water in there. So now I've got my Pyrex jug. I hope it's going to be big enough. I've got my nice little muslin here, and then in goes the sludge, and it's gone very pink because of my apples. And then I roll my sleeves up and I give this a nice squeeze out. So I made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these little bottles here. And I don't think I would have the whole bottle, to tell you the truth. I think it's a bit much, but I've got a little bit left, and it's in this glass, and it's such a fantastic color because of the apples this year, me and my apples. I am going to use every single bit of apples, and those apples had some grubs in as well, so they just went into the bin. I'm just going to try it. Wow. It's absolutely perfect. Oh, that's really nice. Not too spicy, not too heating. And I was going to with the pulp, because I've got the pulp here, I was going to just get a spoon of that, put it in some hot water and make myself a tea, but I think I'm just going to put some hot water in there and have that as a tea. And with the rest of the pulp here that I've got, I am going to spoon that out into my little ice cube trays here. These are these silicone ice cube trays. They're really nice, these. and they've got a little lid on them as well. I will link them down below. And I'm going to spoon them into the ice cube tray so that next time I want to have like an apple, ginger, honey tea, I just get one of these out, put it in the teapot, and Bob's your uncle. There we are. Fabulous. Let's go and do it. So I have made 6 of these ice cube tray thingies with the pulp in there. The lid's going to go on. I'm going to pop it in the freezer, and that will be absolutely fabulous. And I've also got 5 of the jars as well. And that's going to help. That is all natural. No rubbish in there, no chemicals in there. My little glass here that I'm going to have with some hot water. And that should sort us for a while. And then I will make the next batch, and probably the next batch I will make will be with turmeric and the pepper. But that is great. I mean, you could freeze this as well if you wanted to. I'm just wondering, would you put it in the freezer in the glass? Probably not. You probably have to put it in little containers, but you could freeze all of that as well. But that is going to be scoffed down by us, and that is going in the freezer right now. So I've just popped on this incredible, really cozy jumper dress that was part of my H&M order. I couldn't wait to put it on, and it's this really super soft cable knit material, and it's in this beautiful kind of mushroomy color, which I really think suits me. I never thought it would. And I've also decided to try out a new nail company, and this is the result. That's a lovely color. It's called 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅, and this here is a nail company called Manucurist, and it is their Green Flash range. So it's not a gel. I wanted to give my nails a little bit of a rest from gel, and I've been looking at Manucurist for a long time. I nearly bought some about a year ago and I didn't. So I placed an order. I got the whole shebang, the base coat, the degreaser, all of that business, and I did my nails, and it took me, I would say, about not even 10 minutes to do my nails. And this is a beautiful color. These are very short, these nails, and it's called 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅. But I'm going to go into more about Manucurist in the next vlog because I've got something special coming. So there's a couple of home bits that I got from H&M this time in my order. I sometimes get them and I sometimes don't. I just actually forget about their home bits, but they are really good. And my order arrived this morning, and first of all, from H&M Home, I ordered this really beautiful fluted pie dish, as you can see. I think it's really lovely. I was thinking kind of apple crumbles, apple and pear crumbles, you know, things like that. But also just for serving things when we have roasts and we want to put greens in as well, roasted vegetables. I thought, you know, just with this green trim, as you can see there, this was really nice. And I think it's actually dishwasher safe, which is really good as well. And then I don't really like a fire. It kind of reminds me of bushfires from Australia, but anyhow, that's by the by. Sometimes you don't need a fire, do you? It's not really chilly enough, but you need something to snuggle up with. And when Mr. N is not around, these H&M blankets are always really super soft, and actually they're pretty affordable as well. So I think that it's really thick, soft, they're not itchy in the slightest at all, and I really like this kind of cinnamony, I can't say it, and white colors. These, I think this was called a floral design, but there's quite a few blankets. And I did get some really cozy clothing pieces as well, which I'm just going to show you in a minute. I just need to go upstairs and take them upstairs. So as I said, I got a few new H&M bits that arrived this morning, and they are the ultimate cozy October pieces for being just super comfortable at home, or if you want to, you can even go out and about in them. So let's start off with the dress. You saw me downstairs wearing this morning. I love the color of it. It's fabulous. I love the length. I love the simplicity of it. And I have to say, with a jumper dress, I love that you just don't need to think about anything. It is so simple. This is the outfit. I'm wearing slippers with it, as you can see. Or if you like to wear maybe those little, you know, those UGG shoes that you can wear out and about, then I think this is the perfect outfit for that. I love the fact that the sleeves are really wide as well. You can see them here. It just makes it feel so comfy and cozy. And I think they also had this in a creamy color. I'm pretty sure they did. But knowing me and knowing the way that I spill everything down the front of me, practically, this color was so much better for me. And also the most versatile. Okay, next on the agenda. Okay, so I took a gamble on this. As soon as I saw this little two-piece that I've got on the website, I was very, very excited for it to arrive, especially the trousers. It's just a little matching combo top, knit top, knit trousers. The top is in like an off-white, and I chose the trousers in a beigey colour because I wasn't sure what I would look like all in off-white. So I just said, you know how I just said that mushroom colour looks good on me? I also know that cream looks good on me as well, and I thought, why not just get a cream jumper and wear it, because it's got some cotton in it. It's going to wash okay. It's not cashmere, like I'm going to have to hand wash it. So I just thought, well, okay, let's just go for it in this color. And I love it. I think it's absolutely fantastic. I won't have to worry about it shrinking in the wash, which is great because Mr. N says that I shrink everything in the wash. Okay, so look at it. I am amazed that this thing looks even half good on me. I thought I was going to look like 10-ton Tessie, but obviously not. And how nice are these trousers? I mean, the trousers were the biggest risk that I was going to take. You could probably wear them outside if you want to. You can wear this cable knit over on for layering if you want to. Some people are actually wearing these cable knits over like barber jackets, which is a little bit of a strange trend. But yeah, you can do that if you want to. I can't believe it. But you could definitely use this for layering. Definitely. The fit is really nice. However, the trousers are a revelation for me. I have never ever bought knit trousers before. They have an elasticated band. You know, when you've been in your jeans and you kind of work outfits all day long and you come in and you just think, oh, I just want something really comfortable to put on rather than pajamas. And I think we found it. Wow. Fantastic. I just hope that they bring these sets out in different colours as well. You know, like that kind of really lovely camely colour. If they do that, then bang, that's me. I'm going to buy it straight away. I think I might have to put the camera down a bit for you to have a look at me. So let's just go down and have a look here. Look at that. Fabulous. New pair of trousers, and they are very snuggle-buggle. definitely snuggle-buggle. Lovely. So after that, one last thing that I got from them as well is a belt. And this is a very, very similar belt to a Gucci belt, but a millionth of the price less. So that is that. And that is in a, I think it's called buff, this color. There's a few colors with these belts, but as always, don't worry, you know the drill. Everything will be linked below. And I hope you can get your hands on this outfit here, the cable knit and the trousers, because it is so fantastic. I will bang on about this quite a lot. I think I'm going to be wearing this a lot, and the trousers, yeah. So that is my H&M order. I'm very, 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 very happy. And I am going to end the vlog here today. And thank you. I've got quite a few new subscribers, which is really exciting. And once again, if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button and maybe give us a thumbs up and a few comments as well. I've had some very nice comments from people as well, which is really lovely. I really love it. I think this community on YouTube is fabulous. I think it's the best community on any social media channel. And yeah, I will see you in the next one. I'm Susie B and this is Susie B Lifestyle. See you later.